Howdy there, folks! How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome back to our wonderful, fantastic Let's Play livestream adventure in NieR Replicant. This is my first playthrough, and today we are also doing a vertical stream. We've been wanting to test this for a bit, and we haven't had the opportunity, but I'm doing it right now, and I've got to make sure that the audio is working on there. Come back. Yes, it is, and also it's like really loud on my speakers. So there we go. Audio is working on the vertical stream, which is fantastic. I can happily report. Everything should be fine in the regular stream. Yes, indeed. All is well in the world and functioning. So, I think we're good to go. I haven't checked the other platforms, but we haven't had trouble with them not working. I'm going to very briefly check in here on Twitch, and it appears to be functional. Kick seems to be functional, and for those of you wondering, I do not leave those, well, I do leave those open, but they're off in another tab. I typically just have something called Caster Labs Caffeinated to keep track of all the different chats. But this is not where we left off last time. I came back over here, and I went on a grand expedition to locate some of the items we needed for our quests, so that when we started this stream, instead of having to run around and just fetch lizard tails and rat tails and all manner of other tails, we'd be able to just hop right on in and get going. And, by the way, on that note, I did want to say that I found, I think, everything. I'm trying to keep it all together here. I did find everything that I think we needed. Ooh, goodness me. Well, somewhere along in here, I think it might be under raw materials. We've got, 5 lizard tails, 6 mouse tails now, as well as, I can't remember other things that we needed. What I do know is that we spent a large portion of the previous stream trying to figure out where the heck you get wheat from. And folks, we've run past this grocer so many times. Like, I couldn't even count the number of times we ran past the grocer and just continued on our way. Wheat is right here. It's just right here. Used to make bread. And we can buy as much of it as we want, or probably there's a limit, but we're going to buy 14 is the limit, because that, oh my good gosh, it's expensive. Why is wheat so expensive? This is going to drain our entire wallet. Well, we're going to go ahead and purchase it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do that for the one quest that we got that needs it. Oh no, we have 2 quests! Okay, well, I'll tell you what. One of the quests is a signature dish, and we've got everything we need for that one. And that's going to be where we also need to take all the rat tails and everything. I also did all of the fishing for the Fisherman's Gambit Part 2. So I went ahead and knocked that one out because it was just standing at the pier and fishing for like 20 minutes. So that one's ready to turn in. I believe Yona's cooking also requires some wheat. I think it was only like 3 though. We'll buy more on our way back in. We're going to head back over to the seaside village, the name of which I have forgotten. It is long lost to time, but we're going to go back over there real quick. And then on our way back in, we'll stop and get some more for Yona, our lovely, darling, wonderful sister. And she can cook us up something real nice with it, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Only time will tell what exactly she's planning to cook up for us. But I am happy that last time we came through here, we did go ahead and eliminate that menace. And I was kind of curious to see whether or not it would respawn. And it looks like no. Once you take it out, it's just gone, and you don't have to deal with it anymore, which is nice. That's unfortunate, and I actually feel so bad about it, we're just going to go ahead and go on foot. I'm not even going to stop and get back on the guy. Like, we would save a ton of time, but at this point I would feel bad. Also, I wanted to make a note about this song, because we've talked about how this, not necessarily, well maybe this game, the NieR series, definitely NieR Automata, was an influence for Stellar Blade. This track, this one song in the entire game that we've played up until now, has big Stellar Blade vibes, or I guess Stellar Blade has this kind of vibes. This sounds very similar to a song that plays in a particular region in Stellar Blade, a game that we started to stream through and then stopped because I was like, man, I've already did a whole Let's Play on this game and I loved it. I played through it a second time, and I want to wait a little bit before we go back to it. I'm glad we did a stream on PC, made sure it worked on Linux and all that. I think there was a lot of utility in that for some folks who were kind of waiting to see whether or not it would perform well, and it does. But I'm in no particular rush to get back into it. I don't want it to get stale or boring, so we're going to come back to it at some point, just not right now. Also, I think I might have just noticed that NPCs with quests on the mini-map have a little circle above their head, and I don't think I realized that before, so that's good to know.
Although I can't imagine what kind of drink uses this stuff.
Okay, I noticed YouTube was screaming at me, but it's about the bit rate, so I think we're good. I did, by the way, you'll notice we're not dropping frames anymore. Maybe you wouldn't notice that, why would you? But we are no longer dropping frames, and that is because I replaced the video over here. Instead of having a background and then a transparent video, the video and the background are one now, which is what I should have done to begin with, because that makes more sense. So it's just a basic video file, a basic HEVC video file playing over there, and isn't it spectacular? Oh, beautiful. We could probably have done H.264 and it would have been even less resource intensive to play back, but yeah.
Oh, it tastes just as extreme as it looks. Popel is the only person I know who can handle
That's right. This is part of a different quest that we're doing.
Anyway, tell Popola I'll have this stuff sent over to the village as soon as it's ready, okay?
Got it.
So that's part of that's what we needed the rat tail and all of that stuff for. Did you need something else from me as well? I think you're also the one who had the quests, right?
I found your ingredients.
Yeah, for like the perfect dish or whatever.
You're a lifesaver. Let me just get your payment. Oh, and a meal on the house.
Well, that's a kind gesture, the meal on the house. 5,000 gold, does that about cover what we paid? I think it probably does. Well, that's not great. Maybe if you could find wheat in the world, you'd make raw profit on this one.
One bowl of our local specialty, sardine pasta.
I definitely read that as sardine paste for a second, and I was about to maybe throw up a little bit in my mouth.
Delicious.
I doubt it does. I doubt it looks delicious. Can I actually eat it, and does it buff me in some kind of a way? Sorry, what? You have more?
Excuse me, but can I get your help again?
Depends on how much it's going to cost me.
What's up?
People are finally tiring of sardine pasta.
It's only been like 30 seconds.
You seem pretty well traveled for a kid. So if you run into any interesting recipes during your journeys, could you let me know?
Yeah?
Well, I don't have much of an eye for cooking, but sure, I'll see what I can do.
Do you reckon after we finish the quest with our sister, like Yona's cooking, we're going to be like, oh, maybe we should go give this to that person?
Thanks so much.
Recipe ideas, huh? Maybe we can find a cookbook somewhere.
Or that. Oh, you know what? There's likely a cookbook in the big library back where we live. That's possible.
A drink with a lizard's tail inside certainly sounds impressive.
Yeah, Popola's really something when she starts drinking.
Surely you jest.
No joke. Once she got so plastered, she practically destroyed the shop.
Popola?
Knocked down a wall and everything.
That does not sound like her.
Affect Devla in the same manner.
Devil is more of a lightweight. If she has even a little, she starts acting all cute and meowing like a kitten.
I mean, I'm not normally into that sort of thing, but under the right circumstances, you know.
For true.
If it was Devila?
Alcohol is a fearsome chemical indeed.
Okay, well, that was an interesting little bit of insight. Talk to this gentleman about catching all those fish.
Fine work, my apprentice. Fine work indeed. Well, as promised, here's your next lesson.
I'm sure this is going to queue up round 3 of fishing with this guy. It doesn't end here, is the one thing I'm sure of. It does not end here.
By the way, Pops, what are you doing with all these fish?
Huh? I'm eating them. What else would you do with such tasty morsels?
The man asks important questions here.
Oh.
Your fishing skill has improved. The quest, The Fisherman's Gambit, Part 2, is now complete. Okay. And Part 3?
Huh? Oh, right. The next assignment.
At least 7 is a smaller number than 10.
7 rainbow trout, would you?
I appreciate that. I'll accept your quest.
How on earth can one man possibly consume this much fish without growing weary of his diet?
What I don't eat, I sell. But I can eat a lot. Now get moving, apprentice. Them fish won't catch themselves.
You're not going to tell me where they're located, though? Because I've not caught any over here. Also, it's just occurred to me that we've completed 2 quests and picked up 2 more. Remember, our goal was to clear out side quests. Our goal was to, like, move through them and have fewer of them. But maybe we're about to go somewhere with this. Because we have another quest around here, which was the letter to a lover. The man's lover seems to be gone. Return to him and report your findings. Now, I don't remember where he is, but I was saying earlier that I think on the mini-map, folks who you get or receive quests from, those both mean the same thing, get and receive. I think they have a different shape or, like, a different style on the mini-map. Because I noticed that those back there had little, like, hollow rings. And, like, there's that guy, and sure enough, he's got a little hollow ring, and I'm pretty sure this is the fella.
So? Did you get the letter?
I mean, no.
I'm sorry, but she wasn't home.
We're partially convinced that she turned into a shade.
And on our way back, we were attacked by a shade that dropped this.
It's a Frisia. Do you think...
That she turned into a shade?
No, she's alive. I know it. And I'm going to keep living my life for her.
I see.
I'll stay here and keep the business going. After all, you never know when she might come back.
Well, I mean, I think okay, NieR is of the opinion that she was killed by a shade. I am of the opinion that she turned into a shade and then we killed her. Either way, she ain't coming back, which is a shame. At least we're up money, right? Like, this isn't costing us any. That's good. That's decent. Why can we talk to the gentleman inside of here? He didn't give us a quest, did he? Did he ask us to go deliver things for him at this point? What are we up to? A return to shopping. You collect the fertilizer, so we can go back and do that one. Yona's cooking, we can go back and do. I'm not worried about this one right now, and I'm not worried... Well, I mean, we'll go see if we can find a book at the library, but we're not going to push it too hard. The Ballad of the Twins, we can head back and I think maybe complete, now that we've got the drink, and I'm hoping they do give us a performance. Why can't I talk to you? Maybe Solid White Circle is an available quest, and Hollow Donut Circle is accepted quests that you can go talk to the individual about. I gotta stop jumping.
Just the kid I was looking for.
Postman, tell me your postal problems.
I've got a letter for the lighthouse lady, and I was hoping you could deliver it.
Do you think the game is setting us up for a series of quests where we go check in on the lighthouse lady, and eventually we, like, wear down her thick outer walls and get to the ooey gooey warm center of her soul, and she kind of softens up to us and we learn the truth that she's not actually such a bad person, she's just been so hurt by the world that she's put up all of these defenses to keep everyone out, because if you keep them out they can't hurt you, but doesn't that just hurt yourself?
The other postman, well,
something like that.
They don't really want to deal with her.
That's understandable. I don't want to deal with her.
You don't say.
I'd do it myself, but with my bad leg and all.
I feel like this is an excuse that you're
Anyway,
using.
Sorry to keep bugging
This guy
you.
probably hurts his leg a lot. Also, do you think that this is the postal outfit?
Sure thing.
Do you think we'll unlock it?
Hardly ever leaves that lighthouse, so you should start there. Oh, and thank you.
Alright. Obtained a letter for the old woman. What? This isn't like a... This isn't the sort of thing that can break if I roll, is it? This guy's also a postman?
He'd boss us around.
It's okay, Vice. At least we're helping people.
Ah, you are far too soft.
And you're just a cranky old man. Book.
Yeah, he is a book. I keep forgetting he's not a fellow person. He's not a fellow human adventurer out here. Hold on, it's only just occurred to me that I need to check something here. I did not check the, like, I know that we're getting game audio. Okay, stream mix. Yeah. I was gonna say, I know that, or sorry, I know that we got vocal audio on the vertical stream, but I never once bothered to check and verify that we were getting, game audio. I did not check, yeah, okay, everything seems to be fine. Alright, well, it does look like she is, in fact, still in the lighthouse based on the... Again, now that we figured out that trick with the donut icon, I think we're going to be getting places real quick. Also, I think that we're going to, after we wrap up these series of quests, even if we collect new ones, maybe progress the plot a little bit, because I think we'll probably have a pretty clearly telegraphed moment when we reach the mid-game, where we won't have to, like, necessarily worry about not being able to go back. It should tell us. Old woman, I demand your finest bacon.
Are you alright?
You took so much time delivering the mail, my illness has gotten worse. I'm lucky I'm not dead.
Well, again, I'm not... whatever.
Truly are a staggering creature.
I'm not the postman.
Well, since you're here, I guess I should give you a little something.
Bacon? $1,000.
Whoa, I can't accept...
Yes, we can. Shut up, NieR.
It's fine, just take it. Take it and go. But bring the mail quicker next time. And I want to see a smile.
Do you reckon that she's actually, like, loaded?
Madness.
Do you think that she's actually super rich? And the further we progress this, the more money we'll make off of her? As, again, we wear down her outer, I was going to say walls. Wear down her walls and sort of win her to our side? It is tedious, though. That's the only problem. Going up and down this lighthouse is extremely tedious. And I feel like the game knows it, and I feel like the game is doing it on purpose. You have to suffer. This is the game's way of saying you must suffer in order to achieve greatness. How do I get down from here? Can I just throw myself over this edge? No, you can't. Sometimes you can. Sometimes the game permits it, and other times there's an invisible wall, and that's quite frustrating. I'd like to hop down here with the seals, or the sea lions. We're still not sure which is which. We need to get a picture of them side by side. And what's sad is I went to Moody Gardens recently, and they had seals and sea lions, and I was like, oh, that's the difference. And I retained none of that information. I guess my question now is whether or not there's another quest. It doesn't look like it, but you don't really see NPCs on that mini-map either, so we can't really know. Is there another quest to deliver more mail to the grumpy lady, or do you think there's other things we need to do first? It doesn't appear like it right now, so we're not going to. I'm not even going to bother walking back in there if we're just going to be told no and told to go away. So we'll bounce for now. For the time being, we might as well jump. We're going to head back to town and pick up a bit more wheat. Now that we have none, we should be able to check our quest log, and it'll actually give us the list of things that we need for Yona. Because for some reason in this game, once you have all the items you need, it doesn't show you your list of needed items anymore. It just tells you you have it, which isn't helpful if like multiple quests required the same thing. And again, I understand that I could just go check my items and see exactly how many of everything I have, but that's not helpful if I've not like memorized how many items we need. That doesn't really aid me at all. Oh no, he is back! Oh man! I mean, I guess it's great if we wanted to like grind trying to defeat him again and again. Maybe try to get faster at it, or test our metal against him as we get stronger in the game and see how much quicker we can wipe him out. Like, I'm sure late game that's going to be easy to deal with, but I was kind of hoping to be gone forever, and he's tragically not. I think we need 3, and I think it's this next store owner here. But let me go ahead and just look real quick. I'm going to lock in 3 as my guess, and we'll see what happens. It's literally 1. Well, and after looking at it, I remember that now. That it was literally just 1 wheat. Probably because it's like an early game quest, and they don't want to bankrupt you right out the gate. And that's fair. Let's see. You needed fertilizer.
Here's your fertilizer.
Oh, thanks. Sorry to make you go all that way. Here's the money for the materials and a little extra for your trouble.
She's going to give us another tutorial about, like, farming, and then give us another quest. I guarantee you.
And here, take a bulb and a pack of fertilizer. You'll be amazed at how fast these things grow.
Okay, we've got a tulip bulb and some fertilizer and 2 grand, and a field has been expanded, and the quest return to shopping is now complete, and... oh! Okay, no, but now she's got a store. She's got a shop that we can shop at.
Why not fill your garden with flowers?
Because vegetables and fruits are more practical. What do you got? Eggplants, wheat seedling. I can grow my own wheat. Yeah, buy a couple of those. How many wheat seedlings should we buy? I don't actually know how many we need.
I hope
it's expensive though. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. So that individual there is just that repeating quest where if we go get more mutton, we can sell it, which we probably have.
Please get that mutton.
Okay, I don't have any... well, I have some, but I don't know if I have, like, enough. I didn't see anyone else with a quest in town there. I do want to run by the house real quick and try planting those ingredients. Try planting those plants, the wheat seeds in particular, because wheat's very expensive, and if I can just grow my own and never need more again, that'd be swell. I don't know how many plants we can have going at a time, or how frequently we need to water them. So this is something we planted. Is it dead? Do nothing or discard. I think it's dead. I think we failed. I think I probably should have watered it more often or something. Maybe we should have just left it as it was. It doesn't look good, though, is the problem, right? Fertilize. Speed, flowering, or bounty. Bounty? I guess? I mean, we could probably plant multiple wheat seeds if we wanted to. Yeah, go ahead and plant wheat seedlings. We got to make a habit of coming by here and checking them periodically. Water? There we go. Watch that last plant. It was actually okay. No, because it didn't. So here we see the plant's still alive and the option to water is there but grayed out. Before we had, like, discard or do nothing. So, pretty confident that what we actually did was we cooked it before. We're going to do that again. Did we do bounty before? I can't even remember. We're going to do speed now. That I can't remember if we did speed or bounty. I wanted to do a side-by-side test here and see kind of what the difference is, but now I can't really remember which is which, and that's okay. Plant the wheat seedling. And then go ahead and water it. And then what we can do is we can come back and we can check which one grows faster, and also which one has a higher yield. And it's going to be pretty clear. The one with bounty is going to have a higher yield. And the one with... hold on. Where is this mark on my map? Is that our sister? Oh, right. Yeah, we got to go take care of the wheat. The one with bounty is going to have a higher yield, and the one with speed is going to grow faster. But I want to see which one is, like what the difference is. How substantial is it? Does it double your output if you use bounty? Does it have the time to use speed? I don't know the answers to any of these questions. Why is there money in our house every time we come back? What is our sister doing to earn money when we're gone? Do we want to know?
Hey, Yona, I got your ingredients.
Makes me concerned.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get started right now.
Okay, thank you, Yona.
Yona, wait.
Remind her not to boil it too long, or remind her to cut the meat into small pieces. I mean, I don't know. If she boils it too long, it might not be as good, but at least we won't get food poisoning. Whereas if she cuts the meat into too big a piece, no matter how long she boils it. Okay, boil it too long, but the meat's the right
Be
size.
sure to cut the meat into small pieces.
Come on, I'd never forget that.
I should have mentioned the boiling thing.
This smells hideous. She boiled it so long, it's like one big pot of slurry.
We've made a horrific mistake.
Eat up.
At least we're not going to suffocate when we eat it. By, like, blocking one of our... You know, we're not going to start choking on it because it's blocked our esophagus.
Tomorrow, Yona's not gonna be the only one here who's sick.
Oh, don't say that. She made that with love, and that's what matters. Love is more important than the taste of the food. You want to do that again?
Next time you go out, could you pick something up for me?
Is this a series of quests where she slowly poisons us over time?
Sure, Yona. What do you need?
A melon.
Okay.
A melon? You got
It's
it.
reasonable. Do I just have one?
Don't forget the melon.
I don't have one. Probably got to get it at the store. I don't reckon you'd find a full-grown melon just lying around on the ground. Unless maybe you have. Comment and let me know. It's possible that that's a thing that's happened to you in your life. Do we actually get mail? Oh, dear NieR, I'm worried about you. You spend all your energy focusing on my disease. Aw, and whenever I think about how upset you are, it makes me kind of sad. I wish you'd slow down a little and not worry about me, because seeing you in pain is way worse than this stupid black scrawl. I know that sounds weird, but it's the truth. Yona. Any more mail? No. Okay, it's going to glow when we have mail. That's so sweet of her. Should we also real quick go check on the... Again, I don't know how quick farming is. I kind of assumed we'd be able to leave for long periods of time and come back with very little else changed, and that doesn't appear to be the case. Okay, it's still too... Okay, you've done enough watering. We'll do nothing for now. We're going to keep an eye on it, though. We're going to be back many times. Also, why is the chicken here? Why did the chicken come to my house? Don't say to get to the other side, because that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't answer the question that I asked, and would only be irritating. Fine, then fine. We're going to head in here. Get out of the way. Goodness me. We're going to head in here real quick. I don't know if we need to take the drink to Popula. I think we do, but I also wanted to just look around for maybe a cookbook and see if we could find anything that we might be able to take in for that other quest we got. I don't know if there's going to be a cookbook here or how we would even find it. Can we climb this ladder? No. Would we just run along every shelf? Oh, here we go.
Wait, is this a book of recipes?
Most seem to require rather exotic species of fish.
Well, guess where they've got those?
I haven't even heard of some of these. Let's go tell the tavern keeper about it.
We've obtained a cookbook. Look at me go. I intuited that with my brain. I figured out that's what we needed to do, and then I executed on it. Isn't that wonderful? Okay. Hey, sexy. Heard you get crazy when you have these, rat tail drink here.
Hey, Popola. The tavern's got your drink.
Oh, that's great. Let me get Devila and then we'll head on over.
Is this happening? Do we actually get a performance? Are they going to sing? Da da sha da da re da da. When does the song start? Oh no! Don't finish singing. Let's talk to everyone about it first.
I don't know where that song comes from, and yet somehow it feels oddly familiar.
Did you maybe listen to the game's soundtrack at some point? Get a little meta with them.
Such an unusual sound. I feel like I could listen to this song forever.
See, this is just the writers of the game, like shouting out whoever did the music, and that's nice. That's very kind of them.
Funny how she can't sing it unless she has that crazy drink, huh?
Maybe they're also calling them out a little bit. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, so beautiful. Reminds me of back when I was a lot younger, it does. Prettier, too.
How much prettier are we talking? You got a picture? Alright, girls. That's lovely, but let's wrap this quest up.
Fun. Hopefully it won't be so long until the next time.
Hopefully. Do we get paid for that? Is that the kind of quest where someone...
Heavens, what a thrill. I had no idea those two had that in them.
That sounded genuine from Vice, which is unusual. The quest, The Ballad of the Twins, is complete. Well, look at that. And that's it. It's just done. But there's 2 new quests inside of here. Or maybe 2 continuing quests? Who else did I have quests from? Let me check my list here. It is getting smaller. We've got the Fisherman's Gambit Part 3. We can finish that one. Yona's Gift, we can finish that one. Bon Appetit, not quite, but we're about to pick up 2 new ones.
Hey, do you have time for a little side job?
Presumably.
I'll make the time. What's going on?
Yeah, we'll make time for anyone, apparently.
Go to the Airy and get an eagle egg for me.
An eagle egg?!
It sounds as if someone is brewing up another batch of medicine for an ailing relation.
I sure am. You're pretty smart, Vicey.
Vice-y?
The Airy is full of shades, so you're the only ones I can ask.
It's not. We've gotten rid of all the shades in the Airy. I'll accept your quest, though. On the Wings of Eagles.
Come on, Vicey. Let's get moving.
Tell me, what's going on?
What have we got today? Which job should I give you first?
Oh boy. The Lighthouse Lady's Wrath or the new merchant in town? We've had enough Lighthouse Lady for now. Let's take this
Some
one.
guy in Seafront wants to become a big-time trader. Whatever works, I guess. He's waiting by the port over there.
Okay. I'll accept this
I
quest.
wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get the details.
Will it fast travel me? Because it mentioned traveling there. Okay, it's just putting down a mark. Yeah, I know where Seafront is.
Apparently, you can sometimes find eagle eggs in places where you find ore.
Oh.
I know you can sell them for lots of money, but please don't.
I mean, we need money. Our last quest didn't pay so good. We just got to watch the girls get drunk and sing and fawn all over one another. Okay, you know what? What's the current quest line? I've forgotten what our objective is. Should we go ahead and do some story? I'll tell you what, very quickly, just for a second, we will go. We'll see if we can... Hold on. First off, does anyone in town have a melon? Does the grocer have a melon? Of all the people in the world, you seem like the most likely to have a melon. I've accidentally exited your shop because the buttons confuse me. There's no melons. There's pumpkins and beans and tomatoes and eggplants and wheat, but there's no melons here. Maybe we have to buy some seeds and grow the melons, my dear. Tulips and all manner of flower and things that you can buy. But no matter where I look, I do not see melons with my eye. It's a shame. It's a darn shame. It really is. That we have to go to this other town. We gotta find the melons. Gotta look all around. And if they're gonna have them, they'll be down in the seaside village. Yeah, that didn't rhyme. Don't start with me. I'm not in the mood. We know that we're going to be coming back through here because eventually we're going to get access to that creepy manor up there that's going to be relevant. And we're going to do something. We're going to go rescue Namine or something along those lines. So we don't have to worry about completing all the quests right now. Now that we've gotten started, it's one of those things where it's kind of like a rolling rock, right? Like a rock that's stationary will tend to stay stationary, but once you get it moving, once you get it rolling, it's going to keep tumbling down that hill. And that's kind of what's happened here. Is I've started on all these side quests, and my brain is getting tickled every time one of them completes, and it pops across the screen saying, "Good job, buddy." This individual's got melons literally right outside their shop. If you don't sell them, so help me. A melon. It's very expensive. She only needed the one, right?
Thanks for your business.
We'll check real quick. Hopefully she only needed the one. She has no idea what she's asking for here. Inflation is out of control. There we go. All right, so now we can go check in and drop this off, and that should be everything. Oh, no, hold on. But there is that new guy also that needed our help, a merchant. Probably it's going to be a fetch quest. He's going to want a shop, and he's going to want us to, like, run and get some tax documents or something so he can figure out who owns it.
With some recipes that might interest you.
Really? Let me take a look. Shark? Really? Wow, this is some high-class cuisine. I've never even tried cooking something like this before. Still, shark fin fried rice sounds amazing. Think you could help me track some down?
Oh no, I thought I was just going to drop this book off.
You can eat shark fins? Man.
I mean, you're not supposed to. Gordon Ramsay made a whole special about it.
Wonderful. In that case, here's the shopping list. 5 sharks, 5 bags of rice, and 5 mushrooms. Oh, and thanks in advance.
Do I have to go catch the sharks? Because I'm sure I can get the rice and everything, but sharks feel like something I'll have to work my way up to.
Gourmet cuisine can survive even in the...
Sorry about that, man. Sorry, I completely cut him off. I wanted to see if... Ah-ha-ha! I theorized that once I caught fish, they would eventually become available to purchase. And so far, they have. And it's the 3 fish that I myself have caught already as well. Sardines, blowfish, and shaman fish. Which means that I can probably sell my excess of... Where's all the excess fish that I have? Did I already sell them? I'm almost positive I didn't. Earthworm, lure, sardines. I've got 4 sardines. I don't have any use for them. We can go ahead and sell those. Apparently, I caught a few too many blowfish. I caught a bream. Lovely. That thing took a long time to reel in as well. Okay, we made a little bit of money off of fishing. There you go. We'll never find out what Vice was going to say to us because we cut him off. Also, I don't know why I always go this way. This is the most inefficient way to get to this bridge because you have to throw yourself off the edge. But while we're at it, we'll come over here and we'll talk to this individual. Who knows what they're going to need from us? Hopefully nothing too extravagant. What's up, fella? Is that you? It's one of these. It's probably that guy at the end of the pier. He looks young and hopeful and full of ambition. Actually, it's none of these individuals. None of them have the donut shape. Hold on. Here we go. Hello, sir!
Damn. I still don't have enough inventory.
Well, what do you need?
What's the problem?
Well, I'm trying to get into the trading business, so I'm stocking up on the essentials.
Makes sense.
You mean like selling local products to faraway lands?
Not products so much as raw materials. With every nation running out of the basics, I figure it's a great way to make a killing. But right now, I don't have a source for materials, and it's driving me crazy. If I could make just one transaction, I could get this thing off the ground. But I don't have anything to offer. It's a real, conundrum.
I don't...
I wouldn't mind getting some materials for you to sell.
Seriously? Well, that would be great.
But to what end? Whatever.
What do you need?
It's a pretty big list, so you might want to write it down in that floating notebook of yours.
Just start scribbling stuff into Vice's back pages.
Of wool, 5 lumps of natural rubber.
We've got one of those.
10 goat hides.
We've got at least a couple of those.
Oof. That's probably gonna take a while. Is that okay?
Take your time. That'll give me a chance to set up shop and fill out forms and the like.
Do you have to, like, apply for a business license or something around here? Man, even in the apocalypse, bureaucracy is running out of control. Let's have a look at that list and see where we're sitting at with it. So we've actually got 3 wool. We actually have 0 natural rubber, which is weird because I'm almost positive we picked some up at some point, but it might have been in between picking it up and then getting killed by, like, a shade, and then respawning and not grabbing it again. That's possible. And then we don't have as many goat hides as I would have thought. Well, that's one that... Hold on, what did that say? Wait a minute. Quest completion 26%. I never noticed that before. Is that 26% of total, like, side quests? We're doing better than I thought. We're getting through this. We're a quarter of the way there. We're over a quarter of the way there. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. All right. Well, that's one of those quests that we're going to kind of complete passively. Like, yes, I could go and try to track those items down, but we're not going to be in any kind of rush right now. We're just going to take things at a nice, even pace as we make our way back home, and we're going to give this melon to our sister. And then I think we're going to continue out the other side of town and head to the scraps, and then beyond to wherever we're supposed to go next for the quest. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go out to the... Yeah, north of NieR's village. I can't remember how to get to the world map. I'm pretty sure you can get to it from inside of here. I might be incorrect. Weapons, maps. Here we go. Yeah, world map. Where we... Oh, no, we're going out to the desert, aren't we? Okay. I thought we were going up north of the junk heap. But we're supposed to be heading to the desert. I genuinely... Because it's been a couple of streams, I cannot remember what the prompt was for the next bit of the story. So I do not actually recall where it is we're trying to go or what we're trying to accomplish there. We'll find out when we get in the right region, you know? What is this over here? Is this probably berries or something like that? No, that's a spirit drop. I need natural rubber, and we need to not run into each other like that. Are we under assault? Yeah, you take care of that spider. I'm going to keep going. I'm not too pressed on it. I don't want to deal with the spider. Excuse me! Stop it! I'm not doing anything to you! What is this? I am not engaging in combat with either of you. I'd appreciate it if we didn't have to go through these games. I'm going to go ahead and collect your flesh, though. I'll probably need venison in the future. Yeah. I was prepared to just leave you be. I did not come through here with the intention of attacking you. You decided to attack me, and you all saw it. You all saw it. They came at me with their antlers out, okay? Is that guy wandering closer to this gap up here than he used to? It looks like he's wandering further into this opening and creating more of a hassle. It's like he's getting bolder or something. Well, I'm not here for it. We've got other things to do. We're trying to find natural rubber and give our sister a melon. We don't have time to be dealing with this. This guy and his problems. This is very Ocarina of Time over here with all the chickens. And I really wish they'd attack you when you start poking them with the sword. But not meant to be, I suppose. Also, how far are we off from being able to buy this? I know we're a little bit down on cash because we've been... did it actually go up 800 gold, or has it always been that much and I'm just, like, crazy? Crazy.
Thanks for
Crazy. Okay, on we go. I don't think there's any reason to stop by here just yet, because the other things that we needed to complete these quests were... Yeah, we haven't gone and gotten the eagle egg yet, and we're not going to right now. The Eyrie is in the literal opposite direction. It's both to the north and to the west, and we need to be going eastward. So we're not going to go by there. But what is on the way is our farm, which we're going to go check up on again, and we're going to go water. And we're going to hope has not been destroyed due to drought, owing to the fact that we've just kind of wandered off and not been babying it the way that I suppose you're supposed to. So what's up here? Let's see. Is this a different... Oh. I didn't realize how many spots in between there were. Okay, so no need to water those. No need to water those. Okay. Well, they're taking about as long as I would have thought, but I thought that about the last batch, and apparently it was dead. There's nothing but dried up roots when we got back here. Alright, sis. I've returned with a massive melon for you.
I got your melon, Yona.
It was very expensive.
If there's anything else you want, just let me know.
Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon?
What?
A watermelon this time? Sure thing.
Excuse me? I don't by chance have one of those, do I? Would that be under, like, raw materials? Probably not. I don't... Well, I've got berries are under there. Tree branches and mutton and wool. I don't see watermelon, though, which is unfortunate. Yeah. I was going to say, it seems unlikely that I would have just stumbled upon such a thing, and I don't have any watermelon seeds either. Alright, well, we'll keep an eye out for watermelon. I kind of thought we'd be wrapping that quest up. I thought at this point we'd have wrapped up 2 additional quests. I thought we were going to drop off that cookbook, and I thought that we were going to go drop off that melon, and both of those would be quests completed. But alas, not the case, and that's alright. We're going to head out of town now. We're going to take this opportunity, since we're so close to the gate, to actually go ahead and play the gosh darn game the way the gosh darn game wants to be played. The game wants me to go across to the great desert, and we're going to go do that. This, by the way, is where you catch lizards. In case you didn't remember, this is where I've been catching them. There they are right there. You just run up and grab them, yoink their tails off, and then set them free. It's a cruel practice. It really is. Oh, you know what? We need to, like, get their hide. Is that something we can do like this, I wonder? Let's see. This is way easier than fighting them, too. They were... Okay, that's goat meat. Maybe we can't collect their hide? No, we can. I was going to say we've riddled it with dark magic, and maybe that makes it difficult to collect. But, in fact, no. So, have we gone through here, like, to either the... I know we came through here at one point, but where did we go? Where did it lead to? Lost Shrine. That's where we went to before. And in that case, we're not going that way now. We're going this direction. Towards the desert. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Aw. Oh, no, we got it. Okay, it definitely looked like it got away. Well, this is neat. We're going to a new region. Haven't done this in a while. The last new region we went to was the junkyard, I believe. Or did we... Did we go to the sea before we went to the junkyard? I can't remember. They all run together. I think they were both in the same stream. I'm curious to see how the desert manifests.
So, what's Facade like?
Oh, that's right!
Let's just leave it at that.
I remember!
Stranger than a boorish young woman who battles monsters.
Sorry.
In her
No map data.
undergarments.
Let's go.
We keep referring to her as wearing, like, underwear. Is she actually? Or I kind of thought this was just like a bold fashion statement, but is this actually meant to be? I mean, yeah, probably actually. I mean, that's fine. Eventually she'll explain why, right? Or is this just meant to be a mystery forever? This is sort of what I expected. I remember Facade, though, and I think things are not going to be
a fountain?
the way that we think they are when we arrive. Yeah, this is what makes... Are they coming at us? It kind of looks like they're coming at us. Do they know that we're here? Is that just a coincidence that they're running in this direction? Like, if we go over here, are they still running towards us? Oh, yeah. They're coming to get us. I can't tell. Are these just, like, sand wolves of some variety? And it just, like... Oh, they're not dead.
Wolves!
Yeah, I see them. Thanks for that one. I appreciate it, NieR. Holy smokes! I definitely thought that was the wolf doing that. Did not occur to me that it was just our faithful companion. Is that enough to kill one? Because they seem to get back up pretty quick. Also, we need to take the opportunity once they die to harvest them. Oh! That's Link! That's Link, our boy!
Wait, they're leaving.
That one appears to be the pack leader.
Okay. So Link is a pack leader. Oh, did we want to look at this fountain more? We kind of like referenced it and then moved past it.
It appears to be out of service.
Well, no, this is where all the desert sand comes from, right? That's how deserts are made. If we could somehow move it, can we get access to underneath it? I did not mean to plant NieR's face in her breast. That's not what I was trying to do. I know it's out of service, but are you telling me I can't just grab that and pull back? It seems like no. It's probably a skill we'll unlock further along, right as we progress the... Oh, it's blood. As just real casual like, that's all that is. As we progress further along, we'll eventually unlock the ability to move these out of the way. This is sort of like the largest, well, it's the second largest open area we found, next to the Northern Plains.
What manner of place is this?
It looks like maybe either it's a graveyard or some sort of sports arena.
I think it's a graveyard.
Okay, look at me go. Me and NieR, we're one to one on our brainwaves.
Lacking names. Also, why do they shine as if they were carved from the rock just yesterday?
Someone tends to them? I don't know. Maybe someone put some lacquer on them or something. It doesn't look like we can engage with them. I'm still leaning a little bit more towards like there's a strange game that gets played here, involving throwing things through these hoops. But I don't know the exact rules, and I'm sure we'll figure it out later. We'll probably have to come back here for something. Is this another one of these that I cannot engage with?
It appears.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad they got you into the booth to do that one-line read, and they're just repeatedly playing it. Well, we can't go that way. There's a sandstorm going on. So I'm assuming we're meant to go this way, and that way we'll unlock later on when it's convenient for the plot for it to unlock. Facade is probably this way anyway. I wonder if we could have bought a map for the desert back in town, because I noticed there was maps for other areas we traveled to before. We might also just have to like defeat someone and take it from them or something like that. This is familiar. This is familiar. I've seen this is real. This is a real thing that exists. They shot parts of Indiana Jones in it, or a replication of it.
Oh, great. Guess we're not getting in.
Where is she going?
I don't know, but I like to watch her do it.
Whoa! Kainé got it!
Man, I thought he was just going to start singing. When he broke out, whoa! Ugh! What is it good for?
You know these guys, Kainé?
Not exactly.
They know me. They're subbed to my OnlyFans. The boy who's always running around outside gave me a super pretty flower today. I wonder if Popola knows what it's called. I think those are all our sister's journal entries, right? There are a couple of boys that run around outside. I don't know why they're giving our sister flowers, and I think we might have to talk to them about that, because that isn't acceptable. I don't think we're going to allow for that.
A while back, I saved a local kid from a pack of wolves.
Define local. Like local to this area?
This town's welcomed me with open arms.
Oh.
Gonna be a pretty screwed up place if they let me in, huh? Anyway, I don't understand a word they say, so don't get too excited.
One thing I'm confused about is that she is very clearly, like, visually human. So even if she is part shade, no one can tell that looking at her. And aside from that, she's like an incredibly attractive woman wearing next to no clothes. So why is she being shunned from society? If she showed up, I'd welcome her in with arms wide open. Are you kidding me? Like, welcome to my home. Everything you want is yours. What's the issue?
Lives in the big building. Figure out the rest for yourself.
I don't get this attitude.
I'll stay here. I hate crap like this.
I love her, though.
I don't know whether to thank you or wish you ill.
Both. Probably both.
I suppose a quick stroll about town is in order.
You know, you could have just said that while we were strolling about town.
The language they use here is pretty crazy.
Okay.
So, good luck with that.
It's just actual French. They're just speaking actual real-life French. Again, the button you use to start interacting with things and the button you use to actually interact with them once you've started interacting with them, being two different things, it's kind of frustrating. Oh, they just speak Japanese.
What are they saying?
Fascinating. They speak a language I have never before encountered.
Do we have to pause every 6 seconds? Is that a necessity? Is that in the bylaws somewhere?
I'd wager that huge structure is the king's manor.
Safe guess.
How do we even get there?
Sword?
With willpower and smarts, my lad.
Okay, so Kainé's coming with us? I think she's waiting at the gate. Oh, he was talking about us. Konnichiwa.
I feel bad that I can't understand them.
You could speak 1,000 tongues and still fail if you lack knowledge of another's culture.
What you're saying is everyone should just speak English, right? I agree with you, Vice. There you go.
Come on, Vice, help me out already.
I am a brilliant book of unspeakable value, not some dog-eared travel guide.
Is this actually like, am I puzzling right now? Is that what this is meant to be? Is it a puzzle for me to get from one side of this city to the other? Can I make it like a jump across something like this? Yes, I can.
I feel like we're just going in circles here.
No. What gives you that idea?
If only we could speak to the locals. I've no doubt we'd have little trouble reaching the king's manor. We'll just have to suss out a route on our own.
We're doing fantastic. We've not gotten stuck or stumped even once. We're almost there. I think this is meant to be a complicated puzzle, but I'm pretty sure we've done it. We've just made it across the way. Yeah, difficult, but behind.
No entry, it would seem.
Oh no.
And after we finally made it all this way...
This is pointless. Let us go back.
Return to the town entrance. No. No. The game wants me to do that, but I think what we need to do is make our way to the center of town. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it?
I find this town odd. We are clearly outsiders, and yet they seem completely unconcerned with our presence here.
Well, it's way better than being thrown out for being different.
That's true. See, I kind of assumed what we would need to do is get to this structure in the center of town, and this would be how we get inside. But this is just where you end up when you fall off into the sand. So earlier, when prompted to fast travel, we probably should have just done that, because now we got to figure out how to get all the way back. But again, it's not that complicated. If you just sort of follow the route and, you know, find yourself willing to jump occasionally, I think this is pretty manageable. Like, this here looks like it would be complicated, but watch this. Oh, I forgot we can double jump. The game barred me from double jumping up there, though. Sacrifice! Perfect! We will collect the sacrifice and take it to the palace. Wait, if we pick these things up for the child, won't we gain the favor of the village as well? Or perhaps one of these is a watermelon and we can just, like, take it back to our sister? I'm trying really hard right now, I promise you. Okay, good, a silent one.
Oh, look. This one lacks the power of speech. Perhaps she can communicate through gesture.
I mean, we don't speak ASL.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am Fyra. Do you need help?
Yes.
Why doesn't her sign language conform to, like, the language of the locals? Does that make sense?
But it turns out we can't actually talk to anyone.
Well, we can talk to her.
I can guide you? Oh, she will act as our guide. How fortuitous. But first...
You must pay me.
Explain this town.
That's fine. We could use a little backstory.
We really just need to see the king.
No. No, don't be rude now. We have to listen to the backstory of the town.
No, there are rules to
They've got
follow.
sand waterfalls. We need to know what's going on around here.
Follow me. Well, there you have it.
No, no flying talking books allowed is one of the strictest rules in this village. And we are not abiding it. Are we going to give her back all of her stuff? Like, we still have it all on us. Is that concerning? This is an item shop. All shops and houses in this city must abide by the following rule. Rule 106. Do not live on level ground.
Rule 106?
Yeah, they have many rules.
Is Rule 106 the reason for your labyrinthine system of staircases?
Yes, that is the rule.
Well, I suppose eccentric people deserve an eccentric town.
That's not the nicest way of putting it, but yes.
It
Oh.
would seem we are impeding progress.
Well, I don't mean to be standing there. Can I actually trade with this individual? No, okay. It's an item shop that we can't actually buy anything from. That guy down there, I think, manages one of the little boats. Are we going to get on that? The sand boats? Is this going to be useful, all of these, all the information she's giving us? Are we going to spend a substantial amount of time here? This is a sand skiff dock. Rule 115,017. You must view the town by ship before purchasing any items.
Oh, come now. What could possibly be the point of such an absurd rule?
I don't know. It's a rule that was in place when I first came here, not a new one.
Hold on. Your people are still making rules?
Buddy, we're at 100 and some odd thousand. Yeah, of course they are. Is this meant to be a parody of the American legal system? We passed rule 124,046 earlier this month.
Of all the idiocy, I could never live in this city.
Are we going to get on a sand skiff now? This isn't bad. This reminds me of something in RuneScape, though. Right? Like, this has Alibaba's flying, like, magic carpets sort of vibes. Like, you get on, and then a cutscene plays of you going across the desert to a nearby city. I don't like that I can hardly tell which direction this child is facing. I have to look for her thumbs. Or I guess the orientation of her feet would also be a giveaway, but they're so small. Like, from right here, if I'm, like, moving the camera, you can't tell me what direction that child is facing. They could be staring at us, they could be looking away from us, plotting our demise. I know what food are. You don't have to tell me what food is. This is a gross... thank you. Rule 11,034. You must live at a level appropriate to your position.
Ah, so the aristocracy lives in the top levels, while the commoners subsist below.
Seems that way.
Seems like a rather unpleasant rule for those on the bottom.
Indeed.
Does this girl plan to drag us about the entire town in this fashion?
Well, we're pretty close to where we're trying to get to anyway, so I would hope that if that's the case, we're almost done.
She's just following the rules, Vice.
Yeah, rule 148,792. Give newcomers the tour. Skip Freya's tour. No, we're invested now. We're seeing it through.
It would seem we are...
I'm aware. Let's go. Where to next? I appreciate they gave me the option, though. But no, we're locked in. We're seeing this thing through. This is the experience that they intended for us. Okay, we're not bailing on it now. At this point, we're locked in for the long haul. We're in it till the fat lady sings, okay? I mean, that's where we want to be. Could that not just be... Oh, my good gosh. I did not notice the wolf pelts on our first time through here. Definitely missed those. That's a bit grim. Are you meant to wear those or use them as rugs? Maybe both. Maybe it's like a hybrid. You put it down on the ground during the summer, and it's just like a nice piece, and then you pick it up and you careful about how I phrase this. You hang it up, and you beat the dust off of it, and then you wear it like a coat in the cold winter months. Although we're in a desert, so I don't know how many cold winter months they are. Maybe it's a big export. Maybe they sell a lot of them to like northern territories or something. I don't know. Well, how does the economy of this place work? Oh, they just got regular old stop signs up there. Those are just traffic signs. And beach... I'm sorry, I'm just now coming to the conclusion that there's, like, surfboards. I can't tell... That's a traffic light down there. What? This is a Strange Things store.
A Strange Things store?
Is it not self-explanatory? A store that sells strange things. Stop signs, surfboards, stoplights. I don't know. The things are so strange, no one is sure what they do. Well, nothing anymore. There's no traffic anymore. No one surfs anymore. It's an ancient lost art. I kind of like that, though. It's a nice touch. Do I have to keep... Can I buy things yet? Not yet. Not yet. Eventually. Eventually we'll be able to buy things. Something about the way this executes... I know I said Skyrim earlier, but also it plays like something in like Kingdom Hearts 2. Like that sort of a mechanic where you have to awkwardly follow someone around, and they have like a very rigid series of little jogs they do, and then you have this sort of weird transportation between rooms, but also Donald and Goofy are there, and they're like, well, gosh, Sora, they've got all sorts of strange things around here. And then Donald goes, we've got to find King Mickey. I at one point did a really good Donald, and I was never able to do it again. We gotta find King Mickey. I can't do it anymore. I don't know how I did it the one time I did it, but it was pretty good. Sora? No, I can't. Sora, we've got to go. I can't. It's just Gollum. Sora, Gollum, we've got to destroy the precious. Man, I'm glad Disney doesn't own Lord of the Rings, but can you imagine a Lord of the Rings Kingdom Hearts world? That's what I want. No! Gollum, I thought you turned around and we're gonna be good now. Sora, I don't think Gollum's a bad guy. I think it's the darkness within him. This is a store that sells raw materials. We gotta get the darkness out of Gollum so he can be... What's Gollum's actual name again? Starts with an S. Why have I forgot Smeagol? We gotta get it out so he can be Smeagol again. And then you exile Gollum from Smeagol and he turns into a giant shadow monster that you have to fight. Good stuff. And then you save Frodo via the power of heart or something. Rule 12, do not neglect your mask. Okay, if you want to live here, you must have a mask on at all times. Oh no! Oh no, it's like a left-leaning city during the pandemic.
Yes, I was beginning to suspect that.
Oh my goodness.
We are impeding...
I don't know, these look like they might be more effective at stopping the spread of COVID-19. Unlike all of the normal masks everyone wore that said on the box they are not effective at stopping the spread of COVID-19, but everyone bought them anyway and yelled at you if you didn't wear them, because it's a society of the mentally deficient that we're living in. That's not even a hot take anymore, right? Like, that was a big and controversial hot take around 2020, 2021. It's just, like, known now. There's a few people who refuse to admit that they were wrong, and accept that they got hoodwinked and had the wool pulled over their eye. There's like 12 of them. And gosh darn it, they all like to comment on things. So have at it. Have fun. I feel like we've been through here before. This would have been a much more efficient tour if we stopped at, you know, each stop along the way and we didn't do complete loops, but I guess it wouldn't have been as much fun. Weapons? I know weapons when I see them. Shut up, Vice! I can figure that much out myself. This is the weapon shop. This concludes your tour of the city. Thank you for your patience. I will now guide you to the King's Manor.
Thanks. These rules are enough to make a sensible man reach for the noose.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how you survive in a place with so many inconvenient prescripts.
It's not so bad. Although I used to ask the same question, and then someone told me, rules do not exist to bind you. They exist so you may know your freedoms. What a perverse way of viewing it. When I look at it like that, they don't bother me.
You're a good citizen, Fyra.
Don't, no. Oh, Fyra. What have I been calling her? Freya? Just blatantly ignoring the order in which the letters are posted. F-Y-R-A. Fyra. I think I called her Fyra earlier. I've already forgotten what he just called her. Fyra? 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 Elfyra. Take me to the palace right now, Elfyra. I'm ready to go. Enough of this. We had the option to skip it. I'm glad we didn't. We had fun. We learned a lot. You know, we've ingratiated ourselves. Nah, that's not the right term. We've engulfed ourselves. We've drowned ourselves in the local culture and custom. What I want to know is how the sand flows forever. Because unlike water, sand does not evaporate and then rain down and come back down the mountains. So what? The river runs forever until the sun, blows up. So how does the sand do? What do the sand do? Perhaps it falls underwater and mixes, or falls underground and mixes with water that flows like a muddy mixture into a active volcano that heats it up. And the heat causes it to erupt back out the surface where the water and the sand separate, and the sand's dry, and it starts to come back down again? That doesn't make any sense. That wouldn't work for a multitude of reasons. Who is this person with the spear? They weren't here earlier, I think. This is the king's manor. However, we have no king now!
You have no king?
Who's making all the rules? Oh no, our king was stricken with a foul black illness, and so passed away. His son, the prince, now rules this land.
Black scrawl.
Wait, how does the... So he's not a king yet, but... So he has to marry a princess. I see where this is going. This is the prince's royal advisor. He knows far more about these things than I.
Thank you. All of this touring has been helpful for understanding your language.
Has it? Can you speak the language now, Vice?
I believe I will be able to speak with this advisor myself.
Vice is going to inadvertently insult them in like a horrible way. We're going to cause some sort of diplomatic kerfuffle, and we're going to start a war between our people and theirs. That's what I'm concerned about. Or he's going to start talking and it's just going to be English.
We need to talk to the prince.
I'm afraid the prince is not taking outside visitors at present. I'd appreciate it if he would come back another day.
My patience for this kind of thing has long ago evaporated.
Let's not insult the man. Oh, don't worry about it. It's not your fault, Fyra.
It's not your fault, Fyra. Let's go back to Kainé for now.
Okay, so once again, my wavelengths matched up with NieR here. Oh, we have to ride through town again. This is a little clunky. Like, I'm not hating it or anything. It's just a little bit of a clunky way of handling this. It is a game from 2010, though. What else came out in 2010? Actually, that's a good question. I think one of the Halo... Didn't Halo Reach come out in 2010? Am I wrong on that? Does that mean that Halo 4 came out in 2012? I think it did, because I remember going to vote in that election and then coming home. Yeah, 2010, September 2010, and then Halo 4. I'm assuming... Yeah, 2012. How quickly do they turn these games around? Was 343 already a thing and working on Halo 4 by then? Hold on. When did what did ODST come out? Because Halo 3 was 2007, wasn't it? I'm just learning something that's blowing my mind. Halo 3 is 2007. 2009, you got ODST. 2 years later, you get ODST. A year later, you get Reach. 2 years later, you get 4. I think it was 3 years later, you got 5. Wasn't that 2015? And then 6 or 7 years to get Infinite. And it's been nearly as long since. What happened to video game development? What? It used to be good. People used to develop games, and they used to be good. What happened? Oh, what an upset. What an absolute upset. Oh, did the vertical stream go down? I don't believe so. Oh, I never hit go live on the vertical stream. Oh, that is weird and awkward. I didn't know I had to. I had no idea. So the vertical stream this entire time has just never been live. I'm not going to start it now. At least now I know that, and I can remember it for the future. I've got to find a way to remind myself of it in the future. I don't know how. That is a shame. That is a real shame. Okay, well, onward we go. My bad. You know what? I will go ahead and start it. Should we do like an intro for it? Like we just started the live stream? People aren't going to know. Yeah, we'll do that. It'll be fine. Yeah. Howdy, folks! Welcome to the vertical stream. If you'd like to watch the full thing, you can head over to the channel and watch it in a normal aspect ratio. We've just started. We've not been going for an hour now. And we're definitely going to go longer than another, like, 10 minutes, probably. Alright, who are we supposed to be meeting with? Are we supposed to be meeting with her or Kainé? I actually have no idea. Probably both of them? Oh, yeah, we're going to get a cutscene. Oh, my gosh! Oh, my... Hold on, is Kainé the one that, like, rescued her? Or is this the girl that Kainé rescued?
Slow down, I can barely...
The person who saved me.
Who saved me? Surely you don't mean Kainé.
Kainé told us she rescued some kid.
Kainé helps you? This foul-mouthed hussy?
Piss off, book. You guys done or what?
I mean, honestly, considering what we came here to do, we've not even started yet, really. Really, we've not even started yet. We made it all this way. The king doesn't exist anymore. The prince doesn't want to talk to us. We spent the last hour on a tour with a child who can't speak. Hey, did you hear the news? The prince is missing. Oh no, we're in violation of rule 83,348.
What's going on?
The prince is gone, and according to rule 83,348, we have to start looking for him right away. When missing in the Barren Temple. Oh, we can't go look for him. But what about rule 83,348? What about rule 50,527?
Why'd they make a bunch of rules that contradict each other?
This is their way and their system of laws. As outsiders, we have no say in the matter.
Objectively false.
Now come. We should be
No,
off.
objectively false. You can have an opinion on literally anything. You're entitled to your opinion on literally anything. Now, whether or not anyone cares about your opinion or personally views it's valid, it does not matter. Everyone can, value your opinion to whatever level they're going to, but you're entitled to it. Never let anyone tell you otherwise, all right? All right, that's why I'm entitled to have an opinion on Montreal, even though I don't live there and never plan to. And you will never take it away from me. I'm going to save the prince. No, you can't. Have you forgotten about rule 50,527? Oh, screw the rules.
That rule only forbids your people from entering the temple, right?
Huh?
So why not ask an outsider to save your prince?
I see where this is going.
Oh, and what luck. We just happen to have an outsider who can't stop meddling in the affairs of others right here.
That's us! But the only ones who can enter the temple are...
I'm going to. Fyra told me about Rule 1024. You know that one, right?
No.
Rule 1024. You must honor the request of any outsider owed a debt. That's how it goes, right, Fyra?
Why did I ever agree to travel with such a pack of doogs?
It is out of Kainé's... it's not in line with her personality to step up like this, but we appreciate it. Maybe she does have a soft core underneath all of this, well, whatever you'd call it. I mean, I guess that she's kind of got a soft outside as well. You know what I'm saying, though? She puts up a hard front, or rather, she gets presented with them a lot. We're going to stop talking. We're going to just cut our losses and carry forward. We're not going to continue to focus on this. Little girl, you can't let me show you the way. You'll need my guidance to get through the sandstorm. So that's what the sandstorm is all about. Well, let me ask you this, little girl. Are you going to go at something other than, like, a really slow pace? Can you sprint? Have you considered putting on shoes? It's hot out here. Have you ever ran around in hot sand before? It's going to burn your feet. You'd probably be able to run faster in shoes as well, because you're not all going to get all these rocks and pebbles in your toes. You're not listening to me. You're just going to keep running? I'm going to run ahead of you. I'm going to go make sure there's no, like, wolves or anything. I hope that's okay. If we get too far away from her... That's what I expected. It's exactly what I expected. Someone's going to have a comment on it. It's going to be Vice. It's going to be Kainé. It's not going to be Kainé. Kainé doesn't care. You know what? Maybe she does, but she's not going to say that she does. She's not going to bring it up. She's going to let us sprint off and leave the girl. Here's my tip for anyone making a video game. If you're going to have a character that you can, like, you have to follow, basically an escort mission, make them run fast. Because here's the thing. It's not just that I can sprint faster than her, it's that my default run is faster than her, and my default walk is slower. So if I want to actually maintain pace, I have to do this start and stop nonsense. And I'm not here for it, and I don't have the patience for it. And I know where we're trying to get to. Could we not have simply cut ahead? Like, I'm sure... No, shut up. We're not... Just because I rolled in front of her, we're not impeding progress. Just, you know what? We could have fast-traveled to the sand. I'm sure that this is going to be a pace that I appreciate when we're trying to keep up with her in the sandstorm. But we're not at the present trying to keep up with her in a sandstorm. At the present, we're just trying to get there. And my gosh, we're almost there. Like, I'm super excited that we're almost at the sandstorm. Okay. We're heading in. Just take me across. Just escort me. I will guide you through the desert. Please stay close to me. Okay, again. I appreciate now... Look, you know what? We're going to get jumped by things, aren't we? Is that how this is going to work? We're going to get attacked by wolves. Easy, Kainé. Easy. We're going to get attacked by wolves, and we have to defend her without losing track of her? I don't know if I really need her to guide me. Like, yeah, I've already lost track of where we came from. And, like, if I continue to run around without the mini-map, I'm going to be very confused about what... I knew it! I knew it immediately! Get away from the little girl, wolves! Be dead! Is it just the one? Okay. Harvest his flesh right in front of the little girl. So she always remembers her place.
This sand is too much. I can barely open my eyes.
Don't be a baby.
The moment I open my mouth, the sand rushes inside.
Do you even have a mouth?
I don't think he does.
Deal with this.
Like, he's got a face, but his mouth never opens on the book.
Filter inside that mask of hers.
Oh.
Keep a keen eye on your surroundings.
Dude, if you know that there's a wolf coming, could you just say that there's a wolf coming? Hold on. Go ahead and harvest his body before it despawns. Where's the girl? Can we actually lose track of her? Is that possible? And we have to start this whole thing over? Tell me that's not a thing that can happen.
Stay close.
No!
Fyra sure is brave, isn't she?
I want that wolf's body.
Minuscule body, she seems to possess almost boundless stores of energy.
Most kids, honestly. Most kids. One moment, please. I've got to do a thing here. Goodness me. Okay. Music's nice, at least. If we have to wander around in this desert, in a sandstorm, with nothing to look at, and only the occasional wolf to attack us, and a book that keeps bothering us if we stand in front of a little girl for too long, at the very least, music's nice. I'm starting to go crazy here. How much further can it possibly be? Oh, is this it? No, this is just another one of those weird structures. Do you actually know where this place is we're trying to get to? Where? Where? Oh, this is the most of them there's ever been. Just shoot them to death. This is what we're doing now. Nice! You've unlocked the Fighting Wolves tutorial. It's convenient that I've unlocked that after I've defeated all the wolves.
This girl must possess extreme patriotism. Look how she gives all for the sake of her prince.
I mean, dude, she's just wandering around in the desert. Like, she's barefoot, sure. I'm sure the sand is hot, but she's not doing much. We're doing all the heavy lifting here. We're fighting the wolves. Also, I can manipulate the widescreen thing to kind of see through on the very edges of the screen. The sandstorm. Again, I feel like we've not gone that far. The reason it feels like we've traveled so far is because we've been zigzagging back and forth. I think that she could have just told us where it was. Oh my gosh, here it is. That or we're back at the entrance to her village. It's deceptively similar. The Barren Temple is just ahead. Oh, and one more thing. Barren Temple map. That's great. What about a map for the desert? You got one of those? The Baron Temple is just ahead. That's all the information you got for me, huh? Any parting words? This is as far as I go. I was about to start reading NieR's lines. We're gonna be right back. Don't worry. Like, it's a bit of a dungeon situation, I'm sure, but we've got this. We're gonna nail it. We're gonna crush it, and we're gonna rescue your village. Make no mistake. I'm gonna learn to make awesome food for NieR. I better start working on a new secret recipe. Don't overboil it. That's all I gotta say on the subject, because that's not gonna be good if you do. You know, might have experienced that already. It wasn't very tasty. Sis. Hello? Hello? Did the game crash? We've been talking about this being a potential thing that might happen. Obviously the music is still playing. I'm hesitant to like push any buttons. I've hit the pause button. Or the menu button. Well, might as well relax. Something's gotta happen eventually, right? I don't want to quit the game, because what if it didn't do, like... I don't know, does the game do autosaves at all? I know it must, because occasionally we'll die and we'll spawn back outside of a city or something. But what about manual saves? I can't remember when our last one was. Was it right before we left town? Right when we got to town? I'm genuinely concerned that if we try to, like, tab out or anything, the game might completely wreck itself. So I don't know what to do. I don't know how to progress from this point. We're just stuck here. Well... thank you folks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's stream. We'll resume again tomorrow, I guess. I'm probably just going to kill the game and we'll see whether or not it saved any of our data. This is odd. The game has been running flawlessly. We've had 0 issues out of it until this exact moment. So thanks for watching and goodbye.